Today, to continue Star Wars month, we are going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Endor version, Princess Leia, and I got this at Home Hardware. Weird place to get that, a hardware store, but my local one seemingly stocked this, Han and Lando, for some reason. Could not tell you the reason, honestly. They just did. It's on the nice vintage card. Does what you do. There you go. Did not get the other three figures. They were not there, unfortunately. I would have loved that Biker Scout, and I would have loved to have gotten a mint card Boba Fett. I wouldn't have opened the Boba Fett, because I already have a Boba Fett. That's the same figure, so wouldn't really have been any issue there. But this Leia here is actually based off of another version, which is, I'm not sure the exact number. I'm pretty sure it is the black... Actually, no, it is the regular packaging. I'm pretty sure it's the one just before the Lando I have, or the Boba I have. Which is a Luke and Leia speeder version, which are based on certain things. The Luke, I'm pretty sure, has his own issues. He's based on the original Luke. But Leia here, I think, is a newer figure. So, as far as it goes, looks pretty solid. Has some nice green going on with the poncho. And some nice brown. Looks good. Arms look okay. I mean, you can't see much because it's a poncho. The torso is, again, very camo with a belt. And the pants look pretty solid, actually. She has two accessories in this version, which is her bike helmet, which is really tight to get on. Like, really tight? Like, extremely tight. It does not like to go on. Like, at all. And then it doesn't like to peg in the straps, so she's just left with it unstrapped. So, that's fine. Anyway, you get that. Looks good. Helmet looks a little big, though, honestly. Like, it looks alright, but I find it looks a little big on her. Because I'm guessing it's the same between her and Luke. There's no way they decided to make two of these. Maybe paint them different, but I don't assume they, like, made two different molds for the same helmet. Like, they're just the same helmet in the scene. So, I don't assume they went out of their way to do that. As far as it goes, she has one other accessory here, which is her gun, which is a regular pistol with a very long barrel. Like, it's just a regular-looking pistol. Truly. Like, it just goes into the hand as typical as usual. No issues. Just put the finger through the trigger, and there you go. Nothing crazy. The worst part about this figure is probably the poncho kind of just appearing out. Like, if you pull it back a ton, it looks really good. Like, it kind of just goes with the figure. But otherwise, it, like, puffs out, and it just doesn't look good, and makes her look like... Honestly, it makes her look like a Dorito. Honestly, that's what I think it looks like. And then she, of course, has the back section. It does have a hood, but you can't use it. It's sewed down. Okay. And you can kind of see the body under the figure and everything like that. You got the pistol. Bada bing, bada boom. Did I break it? I did, too. I think I actually... Yeah, I broke it. I actually broke the pistol, putting the finger through. That's fine, honestly. That makes my job 10 times easier putting the pistol in her hand, so I'm okay with that, actually. But that's not the only thing this figure has, because the poncho is technically its own accessory. Yes, this figure has two looks to it. If you come to the belt and come to this pouch, pull forward on it, you can then remove the poncho by removing it this way, remove the belt, and over the head, ta-da, Leia without the poncho. And they just take the belt, put it back on, no big deal. And you get this version of Leia, which I think was her on the ship before they went to Endor. So that's pretty good. It looks pretty alright. Pretty good Leia design, honestly. I like this one. This one's probably up there with my personal favorite, which is Hoth Leia, or the kind of before they get to Bespin. I love that design for Leia. I've always liked this kind of hairstyle when she has it, the kind of more braided around hairstyle. I know the original buns are, like, you know, the side buns are classic, but not my favorite, personally. I always like this version, you know, the less dressy, like she is in the Rebellion type of thing. And, yeah, looks real good. And again, we now have new details to look at with the arms and torso. The arms look pretty great. Nothing there. She has a watch on her left arm, I guess. Her torso is all right. You can see a little badge there. It's just basically a green shirt. Nothing too crazy. The legs do not change. They do not change. And I mean, it looks all right. I like the black boots and everything. It just is a good design. I like this one. And honestly, if I had this figure out on the shelf, this is how I'm displaying her. I wouldn't be displaying her with the poncho. I just wouldn't be. I think the poncho's cool, but it's not one of my favorites. And I mean, honestly, just throw it on over. Boom. The cheap way of doing it. Just basically a blanket. That's all that is to me. But yeah, I mean, that's a nice looking Leia, honestly. And as I mentioned, pistol. Like I said, I did break it. Look at that. I broke it, the little trigger guard. I couldn't get the finger to go in, and that broke with little to no effort. So, you know what? I'm taking it. That looks way better. It makes it way easier to get in the hand. I don't have to, like, finagle with it. It just slides into the hand now. And, you know, it's a gun. It's good. And, I mean, it's all right. That's about it, other than, of course, her articulation, which, yeah, perfectly fine. Head has a ball joint, no neck joint. Forward and back, outward, elbow, swivel, hand swivel, in and out at the left wrist, up and down with the right wrist. Waist is on a ball joint. You can do things. Sometimes the belt will pop off, though. Forward and back, outward, thigh swivel, knee joint, knee swivel, forward and back at the ankle, along with a ankle tilt. So, everything's there. Every basic thing is there. Nothing too crazy. There's not really anything to do more, honestly. This is the figure. And honestly, let's just get to the final thoughts, which are, yeah, she's cool. I'm fine with her. This is the one I wanted. I actually recently ordered another Leia before this one was even known to me to be there. I was very tempted last week. I was at a flea market, and this was loose on the table, and I was like, I might buy that, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't. Glad I waited the week. But yeah, I mean, she looks good. I like everything about it, honestly. It's a nice thing to get two figures in one, kind of. Again, for $10, I'm not leaving it there. It's a good price for something like this. So even if it did disappoint me, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, I got a good discount. I'm fine, you know? And, I mean, I have Han, I have Luke. I don't have a Chewie. I don't have an R2, and I don't have a C-3PO, and I don't even have a Darth Vader or a Stormtrooper. Do you know how badly it bothers me that I don't have Darth Vader still? I've been sitting there like, I want to get Darth Vader, and I just never do it. He's not hard. He's always out. There is always a Darth Vader available, which I will commend. There's always one available. And, I mean, it's a good figure. It goes with those really well. And honestly, this is one I'd like, you know, just in my mind, to have adventures after the movies, you know? It's a good outfit. It's nice. Very good figure. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Poncho's fine. It's just kind of meh. Helmet sucks. But the actual figure itself is good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the actual figure. It's just these two accessories, in my opinion, are just kind of here. Yes, they're the main point of the figure, but I don't care about them. I like this, and that's okay with me. Anyway, that has been my review of Star Wars Black Series Endor Princess Leia on the Return of the Jedi 40th card back. This has been Elthot Elite signing out.